Okay, as promised, I am recording a video for those of you who weren't able to come to our open house slash housewarming, no gifts housewarming party. And just wanted to show you something that we ended up having to do since we moved in here. The no solicitors sign. And you would be surprised, well actually you probably wouldn't be surprised. We put it up after we got a solicitor coming several times a week. And we put it up and still got solicitors coming, and this is what they do. You know, they'd walk around the steps right here. So they'd go, you know, around the steps, up, 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 up. They'd knock on the door, and as soon as we came and answered, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just barely saw your no solicitors sign." We're like, "No, you didn't. There's no way." I mean, seriously, you watched that, right? I'm sure you all did. You come up the steps, and the first thing you see is the no solicitor sign as you're coming up the steps. Anyway, I got my wind chime up. I'm gonna be putting up a hummingbird feeder up next to it soon. Pretty excited about that. And I'm quite happy with how well my porch furniture fits on the deck here. We were actually kind of surprised at how nicely it fit. And we did have a very strong windstorm come and blow that pillow into our window well. I just discovered that when I came out here to start recording. Anyway, so here's the house. I will go and show you everything that we've changed since we moved in. And my husband and daughter are food shopping right now, and it's just me and my toddler, and I've bribed him with the very nutritious and delicious Doritos and nacho cheese chips. Okay, not nutritious at all. Anyway, so what we've done in here, we've got, I'm going to be putting one of my big paintings. I don't know if any of you remember, it's the huge one that I had above my kitchen table in our condo. That's gonna go right up here because it's the only wall that it'll fit on. And this is our, this is where we put our, you know, like our games, and we've got some DVDs in here, and our shoes, and of course, coats, you know, because coat closet is where coats go, right? So that's that, and I've got my little hanging things up now. My sister gave me those, thank you, Lisa. And come down here, we've got our powder bath here. The only thing I've changed in here is I've added my sailboat pictures opposite the mirror, so that, you know, when you're, oh, there's me, hi. So that when you're, you know, washing your hands, you can look up and see some happy sailboats that aren't anywhere near us. Actually, Utah Lake does have, sailboats, and I've been sailing. I was actually a member of BYU's sailboat team for a while. I don't know how to sail. I just went for fun. This is a painting I did when I was 18, and the original is by Greg Olson. This is the very first oil painting I did, and you can tell it's mine because I gave him blue eyes because, hey, I was 18, and 18-year-olds do things like that. Because I have blue eyes, so I was like, hey, let's give Jesus blue eyes. And yeah, it's not historically accurate, I'm sure. Anyway, okay, so we've got in our wainscoting and crown molding. We did 9-inch crown molding to go with 9-foot ceilings, you know, just because that's what, I guess, what you're supposed to do. I don't know. And we did the crown molding all the way to the interior pillars, which we also added. And I'll come over here. I did that painting right there last week because I wanted a splash of red on the wall there. And there's another pillar right here. And look, there's my son. Say hi. He's like, no, I don't want to say hi. That's a hat he picked out for himself. He was so upset. Chips, huh? He was so upset that, yeah, crackers in there too, that his sister had a hat and he didn't. So I took him to the store and let him pick out his own hat. And he skipped all the Batman, Superman, Justice League, Avengers hat and picked this one. It's a flashy hat, right? Anyway, let's see. Okay, so you can tell what our colors are, red and blue, right? And I did the flower arrangement right there because we needed something that would fit. And my vases that I've got up in the entryway were too big to go in here. So at least that's, yeah, they just didn't look right in here. Anyway, so that's the living area. I'll come over here, kind of back up. Oh, one thing, I'm going to put a chair here. I haven't decided what kind yet, but there will be a chair here at some point. And so this is the looking into the kitchen area. And again, our colors are red and blue. And I painted this the day before the open house. And anyway, so I also did the flower arrangements in the vases, the standing vases, right here. Flower arrangements, and I love these vases. I saw them and I said I must have, and my husband was like, okay, he loves me, he let me have them. And so flower arrangements. Kitchen. So this pantry is where we put all of our food items, pantry food items and things, and this pantry right here is where we put our non-food items, like we have our crock pots in there and plate, paper plates, plastic stuff, all that. Okay, so the main level of the house, I'll tell you right now, is the most exciting part of the house, because it's the place that we've had the most time to work on. Oh yeah, that's right. Crown molding in the kitchen. We did the crown molding ourselves. We did the backsplash ourselves. I think most of you already know about the backsplash, but yeah, we did the crown molding on the cabinets. Pretty happy about that. And can't believe I almost forgot. We added pillars on the island to match the pillars that we put inside the house. I'm pretty happy with how all of it turned out. Okay, I haven't gone downstairs in a very long time. I mean, in my recordings, I have not gone downstairs for a while. And I haven't been downstairs yet today, so I cannot guarantee any of the cleanliness. Let me turn on this light right here. So here's our cold storage bomb shelter. It's it doesn't look that deep in the camera, but it's, I don't know, 9 feet wide this way and about 4 feet this way. So it's a good size, I guess. It'll, do us good stuff. And there's the pillow. I will go grab that, the cushion. This is our basement, unfinished basement, and we decided to set it up as a toy area / exercise area. So this is our TV we got right when we got married, about 8 months actually after we got married. We didn't have a TV for 8 months because it wasn't high on our list. We watched movies on our computer instead. Anyway, so I went to a local furniture store, the furniture store we got our couches from, and I bought these for $25 each. They're scratch and dent floor models. And then I went to Lowe's and bought carpet padding because, exercising on cement is very uncomfortable. So it's not cute, but it is very functional, and we're pretty happy with it. This is my bike, and also for my readers, this is where I dictate my books, and I'll show you what I do. I set up my stuff over on the high chair right there because it's, high enough up for me to be able to look at as I walk around. And then I pace. I follow a path through the house and back again. And I just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. This is a table that we got for free. Thank you to my sister-in-law, Alicia, for telling us about it. The chick who owned it decided to restain it, and she, so she didn't get to these chairs because she ended up hating how it turned out. And it's got my 5-year-old footprints on it. But the finish on it is very poorly done. Anyway, I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. I painted the other table upstairs. I don't know if you saw that. I painted a light blue. It's the same light blue that we put on the walls and the backsplash and on my paintings. And so I'm not sold on doing that again yet. We'll see what happens. Turning off lights and heading up the stairs. And this video is already long. I hope it's not boring everybody. It probably is, but humor me. Okay. And how are you doing, buddy? Are you eating crackers and chips still? Yeah, chips, they're yummy, huh? Yeah, cheese flavored chips, yep. And heading up these stairs. Up, 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 up. And we'll go fast so you don't get bored because going upstairs is boring. And here's the master bedroom. Our colors in here are red, black, and blue. This is kind of it's not a true blue, if you can't tell. It's kind of like a tealish, greenish blue. Anyway, so our closet here with, everything hanging in it. It's full of stuff now. Anyway, so I painted those right there. I did those for the first house that we lived in right after we got married. And I'm doing a big painting. Do you love this? My sister's an interior designer. And we decided that we needed decoration above the bed. So there you have it. Anyway, that's a picture of me and my dad when I was like 13 years old. I had a daddy-daughter date. Anyway, the painting that's going to go above the bed is about this big. And it's going to match the paintings downstairs. It'll be not peonies, it'll be poppies. But it'll have like black in it, mostly black, just to pull out the blacks in the room. We're also going to be changing the shades on these to red, and then painting the, what are those called? The base is black. Anyway, so my earrings are here. I'm going to be hanging my necklaces over here with strips of wood, and then, you know, hooks or nails on those. Here is the bathroom, a painting I did. I do love this bathroom so much. I'll show you one of my favorite things, but first, my mother-in-law gave this to me. Oh, I love her. Okay, so one of my favorite things about our bathroom is the window above the tub, and I've got one of my little flowers in there. And I'm a morning person, and the sun hits that perfectly in the morning, and it just makes this bathroom it just glows. And I love it. It makes me so happy. It makes me come in here and go, yay. Anyway, okay, so turn off lights as I go. Here's the kids' bathroom / guest bathroom. So kids' bathroom. And I love that there's a light above the tub. Not every builder does that. In our last place, they didn't. And so there we go. That's the kids' bathroom. Here's my linen closet with, you know, emergency stuff and towels and stuff like that. And then this is the kids' bedroom. And my husband painted that for my 5-year-old. And she's learning how to make her bed. I'm so proud of her. She made her bed. Let's see, that's my husband's handprint when he was a little kid. And these paintings right here were done by my husband's great aunt. And I think she's very talented. I quite love them. I like horses. And my husband, or not my husband, my son picked that one. And our 5-year-old picked that one. This is where my son sleeps, if you can't tell. Well, the room is overly feminine. We're trying to figure out how to masculinize it. And then that's where the 5-year-old sleeps. And my laundry room, it's kind of cluttered right now. I've got clothes drying in it. And yeah, so I haven't done anything with that since moving in. I'll probably send a picture to my readers once I've finished it. And same with the painting above my bed. I will be sending a picture to my readers. This is our toy room / homeschool room / guest room. And those paintings, I still haven't decided where to put them. I'll put them maybe right here, one there and one there. I had them originally on either side of the window, but the armoire, which my amazing in-laws brought down for us, kind of messed up the symmetry right there. But that's, you know, totally fine. I actually really quite like how this feels. It's very homey feeling to me. Because you got a kitchen and a living room and a bedroom in one. And that's my husband's rocking chair when he was a baby, and a blanket. I think that, and my mother-in-law can correct me if I'm wrong, I think she made this. I'm pretty sure she made the blanket when he was also a little kid. So... and I made this pillow. I made the pillow. Anyway, okay, so that's that's that room. And then over here we've got my office and my husband's office. And that's his section. He's got this, and he gets most of the closet. And then because he's an artist, he needs quite a bit more material than I need. And because I'm an author, all I need is my desk. And we're going to be putting the fridge right down here because this is going to be my reader wall, these two spots right here. And I was not imagining things well when I was like, this is going to be my reader wall with a fridge below it. Anyway, so the fridge is for days when I'm under time crunch and I can't get downstairs to eat full meals and my husband's watching the kids, and I'll just grab snacks out of the fridge. So that's our house right now. Oh, yes, another painting I did. I did that painting when I don't remember how old I was. It says 07. So... however old I was. That was actually the year before I wrote The Key of Clenia. Interesting. Okay, so that's the house, and we're going to be hanging things on this wall. I'm going to be hanging my dry erase marker board thingies there. They're both right here for me to keep my goals on. This is the canvas that's going to go above our bed. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this tour I gave you of our house. And oh, one last little thing. One of my good friends made that for our wedding. It's needlepoint. Anyway, so I will talk to you all later. Bye!